morning. Time for your health check. Hey, does your kid have a physical outlet to help them stay active? Apparently, more than 80% of children between 11 and 17 are not getting enough exercise. And the problem is worse among young girls. This is all according to a new study by researchers from the World Health Organization. 1.6 million children were studied worldwide. The U.S. had one of the biggest gender gaps, with over 80% of girls not getting enough exercise compared to only 64% of boys lacking physical activity. Now, according to the WHO, adolescents should be getting at least 1 hour of moderate to vigorous exercise per day. This is good for their heart health, muscular fitness, as well as bone strength. All right, here's another reason to keep that physical activity going. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says flu season is ramping up and the flu shot is less effective on people who are overweight or obese. Researchers first discovered this issue back in 2009 during the flu pandemic. Scientists are trying to develop better flu vaccines since 2/3 of American adults struggle with excess weight. And hey, if you were thinking of taking a romaine salad to Thanksgiving, time for Plan B. That's right, dozens of companies are pulling romaine lettuce products from stores and restaurants. The CDC is telling people to avoid any that were harvested in Salinas, California, or is it Salinas? I don't know. Salinas, all right. Well, investigators apparently have linked it to at least 40 cases of E. coli. So, Greg, you're safe. No salad this Thanksgiving for you.
Whew. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, if your Thanksgiving turkey is 16 pounds or heavier, it should already be out of the freezer and in the refrigerator. According to the USDA, turkeys between 4 to 12 pounds really need 1 to 3 days to thaw. Turkeys between 12 and 16 pounds need 3 to 4 days. So get that one out today. If you've got a big turkey between 20 and 24 pounds, you're going to want to stick it in the water 10 to 12 hours before cooking. Smaller turkeys between 4 and 12 pounds only need to soak 2 to 6 hours.
Get that brine going.
Or fry it, right? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
if you can make sure it's moist inside. Let's go over to Greg, as folks are going to be running a lot of errands, even if you're not heading out this week.
Yeah, and if you're on Wednesday, if you still have that frozen turkey in the grocery cart, it's not going to happen for you. All right, just saying. And I've seen that before. All right, clear.